John Adams is one of the most important men in American history. He was a legend who won over the masses and eventually became second president of the United States. However, we're not going to be talking about John Adams today. Instead, we're going to be talking about a different member of the Adams family, Colonel William Smith, John Adams' son-in-law, a man of great ambition who led a failed military coup of Venezuela. Colonel Smith is best known for the 2008 show John Adams. However, the series kind of makes Smith into a bumbling idiot who seems to lose all of his money. But in reality, this guy was kind of a badass. William Smith met John Adams' daughter, Abigail, when Smith was the secretary of the American legation in London. Though Smith was 10 years older than Abby, the two eventually fell in love. Both Mr. and Mrs. Adams were against the marriage, but they reluctantly agreed. The two married in 1786, and eventually they got back to America in 1788. After some failed prospecting in New York, Colonel Smith eventually found himself penniless. A few years later, Colonel Smith found himself in the acquaintance of General Francisco de Miranda. Both men became friends very quickly, and both agreed Latin America needed a revolution against Spanish tyranny. Soon Miranda and Smith raised funds for 200 mercenaries, and they set sail for Venezuela. Within Smith's army was his son, William Steuben. On the road to Venezuela, Smith gained 3 ships, yet due to a botched landing attempt, 60 men, including Colonel Smith's son, were taken into custody. The men were put in prison at Puerto Cabello and were on trial for piracy. Of the 60 men, 10 of them were found guilty and were sentenced to death by hanging. Their bodies were beheaded and posted in local towns as a warning against piracy. Colonel Smith eventually broke free from his captors and made his way to the British colony of Trinidad and Tobago, where following British support, they launched a second military coup, this time with 220 men. Unfortunately, the local Venezuelans did not side with General Miranda's forces, and in reality, they were seen as foreign invaders. The local Venezuelans quickly took up arms against Miranda's mercenaries and sent them back to the sea. After the failed revolution, Colonel Smith made his way back to New York, where he was to stand trial for violating the Neutrality Act of 1794. Smith claimed his orders came directly from President Thomas Jefferson and then Secretary of State James Madison, yet neither man appeared in court on behalf of Colonel Smith. Weirdly, Colonel Smith was found not guilty and even became a congressman in later years, showing you all you have to do to become a U.S. congressman is have a failed military coup in Venezuela. Good luck, gentlemen. Thank you for watching Quick History, and remember to like and subscribe for more Quick History.